YouTube, introduce the best buckcaster yet. This is number 46. This one I didn't paint, it was already green, so it's got this amazing sort of 7-Up can thing on it. I did paint the scratch plate, put red DiMarzio Super Distortion clones in it. This is an Ibanez RX. I went for this one because it's like an Ibanez. I'm a brand snob, so I just left the logo on the headstock and instead put the Bucky label here, rather than cover up. I know, yes, but you can always put a Bucky label on it if you really wanted to. Maybe I fitted it over, but anyway, yeah. So as I said, this is the best guitar I've built a buckcaster out of. Yeah, it's a one-piece maple neck. Kind of like it's quite similar to the profile of the Joe Satriani Ibanez. If you ever tried one of them, I remember years ago trying out the, like 20 years ago, going into whatever guitar shop it was and trying the Joe Satriani one and the Steve Vai one, or maybe not so much, just not the expensive ones, you know, the sort of the mid-pricey ones. And the Satriani one's much more normal. It's got a straight through head. It's not angled back. It doesn't have the wizard neck. It's much more sort of sports strat neck, where it's more stratty feeling than like an RG wizard neck is, which is very, very thin and very wide feeling. Even though when I say very, very, it's like a couple of millimeters, but it makes a big difference to what you feel. This may have red knobs and boomsticks. I ordered red knobs to go with these. They're just not here yet, so it's currently just got the silver ones. It's one of those things I don't know until I put them on whether they look better than the silver ones. It kind of looks quite good the way it is though. So you get that option if you want to buy this guitar. You get the option of having the red Stratocaster knobs, which will match these pickups, or the silver ones, or maybe just give you them both. It kind of looks right to me the way it is. So it plays brilliant. It's got a new switch in it. I did this a couple of weeks ago. So my thoughts were, I'll put the 5-way switch in like you get in Ibanez RGs, where you get humbucker, outer coils, both humbuckers, neck pickup wired as a parallel. So it's kind of like a hum cancelling single coil neck pickup, and then humbucker in the neck. But I thought the best 3 sounds out of those 5 are bridge humbucker, neck humbucker, and the outer coils one. So that's what I did with this switch. So in the middle, you get outer coils, so it's automatic coil splitting. So this is the bridge pickup. Neck pickup. And then in the middle, it's single coily. Which I think are the 3 most usable sounds. So what we're listening to here is the north coil of this pickup and the south coil of this pickup together, kind of like the middle position of a Telecaster or something. Which is great for... Really, what else is there? It's got 22 frets. I'm just going to play it now. Yeah, I'll put a wee backing track in of some sort. So that's in the middle position, the Stratty sound, neck pickup. bridge. More fuzz with the fuzz pedal. It does chug. The live stream must have put the volume down a bit. Wow. Just the volume down on the amp a little bit too low. To be honest, I think I was playing it better last night on the live stream, but that's because I was drinking Bucky. And if you drink Bucky playing a buckcaster, it played better. It just does. I'm not lubricated internally enough. This guitar really lends itself to first pedal's noisy, rat pedal instead. Really lends itself to really beating up and really. It's a speed machine. There is a wee bit of wear in the fretboards, but there's no wear in the frets. The frets have been done and they're all good. So it's like just one of those things with the one-piece necks. The one-piece being it doesn't have a separate fingerboard. You often get ones that say one-piece neck, but it's got a rosewood fingerboard. And even technically then, one-piece neck, not one-piece because it's got the skunk stripe in the back, because that's how you put the truss rod in on these guitars. It's an Ibanez RX, it's from RX20 from made in Indonesia in 1997. So vintage, proper vintage. I mean, 2002 is still now technically a vintage guitar, so it's well vintage. But I mean, Ibanez are awful good, right down to the bottom of the range ones. It's even given me that sort of slight inadequacy feeling playing one of these, because the guitar's better than I am at playing it, which kind of tends to happen with Ibanez a little bit. You know, it's I'm toying with. Eventually, I'm going to have to keep a buckcaster for playing gigs with, seeing as it's me that makes them, so I should be playing them. But I keep thinking I can do another one. It's just that this is the best one yet. By far the most expensive donor guitar to start with. And to be honest, I didn't really do that much to it. I set it up, did some work on the frets, put new pickups in it, rewired it, painted the scratch plate yellow and stuck a bucky label on it. That's kind of it. I didn't really do any painting. It's not like an amalgamation of different parts from different guitars. It's kind of all original apart from the pickups, really, electrically anyway. So if you watch like the replay of last night's live stream, I'll leave them up for a couple of weeks before I make them private. You can hear it again. I just wanted to do it again because the problem with I don't think my internet connection's good enough to live stream high quality audio. So when I play the guitar on the live streams, it kind of sounds like I've got a phaser on. It's like I think the audio quality drops is much less than it is just now. I'm not cheating in any way either. That's the mic there, and it's the orange GH30 I'm playing through, and I used the rat pedal, and then when I said fuzz pedal I used my Pi twin note fuzz. Yes, so I'm for sale. I'm not sure whether this one will make it to Blitzkrieg shop. Give me a shout if anyone wants it. Kind of, because it's so good, I kind of want to go to one of you lot really. But we'll see what happens. What a Christmas present this would be. And it's a prettiest one, I think, because it's got the, it's naturally bucky green. That's why I bought it. Paid more than I would normally pay for a guitar because it was already bucky green. I just saw it, went, oh, it's going to be a buckcaster. Also, it's an Ibanez, and Ibanez are awful good. Not always the prettiest guitars, but this one is. Rock on, and buy the buckcaster number, what did I say, 46. So I've got another 3 to go before I build the really silly one, which I've been holding on to. I've had the really silly one for ages. It's really, really silly. It will play, but it's really silly and really, really silly. So that'll be fun. Maybe I could do that. I wonder if I can get it done. I'm not going to do 3 before Christmas. That's too much. We'll see what happens. So as it stands, the best buckcaster yet. Me and my pal Scott are talking about doing a master caster, where he was going to paint it because he's much better at painting than I am and spend a lot of time on it, and it'll be a more premium guitar. Even in this, it'll be an expensive one, but it'll be like the Pro. These are all Pro. They're all giggable. Actually, it's I can't remember what the band's called. Reno. I can't remember what they're called now. They played the Barras last week and bought one from the Blitzkrieg shop, and so I've got a photo of, if you look on Mad Malco Guitars on Facebook, you'll see a photo of them playing a buckcaster on stage at the Barras. Also, it might as well name drop, was it the band, the Shambolics, if you've heard of them, like an up and coming band. They're doing really quite well just now. He's got one of the early ones. His is I don't know, in the 20s, I think. But it's quite funny seeing buckcasters, guitars are built on stage with thousands of people in the audience. Because if it's your thing, if Bucky is my thing, if it's your thing that's like you can't really bet, how can you get a better guitar than a buckcaster? You can't. You can spend six grand on a Fender custom shop guitar, and I suppose technically it's a better guitar, but it's not a buckcaster, so it's not as good. That's how it works. Rock on.